Alright, welcome to another edition of JTJU, where we all try to be just a little better at the game of Clash of Clans. In this episode, episode 9.01, we've got Shagarion versus Kristoff in a Mice and Men edition, meaning we will put together a plan for Shagarion, see how he does with it, and then see if we can learn anything by his success or, God forbid, his failure. So first off, let's take a look at Kristoff's base. As you can see, it looks like a usual Town Hall 8. It's got level 5 mortars and level 5 air defense. Level 8 cannons, Wiz Towers, at level 4. That's a slurred 4, yes. So, for those that are smart out there, you probably know already what you want to do, but for us at JTJ, we actually go a little bit further and diagram it out. So that's what we just said. As you can see, the yellow is Shagarion's war machine, and then you've got the purple being the defenses of Kristoff. And looking at that, it's a pretty even match. Really, I mean, the only advantage is that it's really small. It's wall breakers and healers for Shagarion. With that, I mean, it's like, what do you do? This should be a very close battle. We'll have to execute it well. So in the end, we decided to put together a plan for him that was actually balloon-based. We love our balloons here at JTJU. But more importantly, we did it for a certain reason. Let's take a look at some of the key steps of the attack. First, we'll need to draw the clan castle with a basic hog release, because the clan castle is pretty buried. If you go back and take a look actually on the circle here, notice how you can't really walk it in. That would be missing, be medium. So we'll do some hogs in there to get that down. But going back to the actual plan itself, once you're in there off of A with a hog push, you can then drag out to B and do a circle kill out here with both. The plan would be to leave the king alone because it's an air attack. That's one of the benefits of air. So we wouldn't want to trigger the king. And then when that's rolling, we got the clan castle down, we would actually then flip over to, distraction giant. That's the C step, by the way. And then we would move into the main attack. So we would, key point here, we'd want to do the typical Vanguard Ballon, floating in, taking the shots from the Wiz Tower with a group behind it, which is the main group. So one balloon with a group behind it. And then a rage/heal. Rage first, and then you pause a bit, and then you drop your heal right about here, so that the balloons can survive through this air tower and archer. There's a lot of concentration of fire right here. Once that's completed, then we would immediately want to toggle over. I mean, once they're deployed. When I say completed, meaning boom, boom, rage, heal, down, then wham, you'd be over here immediately. And doing the same thing again. So again, a Wiz Tower is exposed. I think that's the primary tactic here that you need to learn, is that if the Wiz Tower is exposed as a direct flight, you want the Vanguard Balloon with the guys behind it. So that's F and G. Then we would rage in to help them get in there quicker and move through to the air defense tower. But immediately, here's a key point, and maybe I should have put it in the notes, but we want to get one hog out because there's probably a spring trap. It looks like a spring trap type thing. And then the rest from the CC. So it's hog from inventory, and then the rest of the clan castle immediately after. So they can go in here and help with the drop down of this as well. And then we would just deploy the rest of the troops from up here to get the town hall and see what happens. So it sounds pretty good, right? But remember, the key thing to be pondering in any attack is the matchup, and this is a tight one. So let's take a look. Here we go.
Yeah.
So we get the hog release, and that triggers the dragon. So step 1, success. We drop an archer on the worker tower, which is good. Let's speed up the dragon out there a little bit. So there it's there. Now, we're supposed to drop a distract giant right now. Come on. Where's the giant? Bring it. Bring the big... What is going on? Okay, mistake number one. We are now spending approximately 20 seconds flying across the other side of the map. Clearly he thought he needed to get the king. Whoops. Now we're spending... Oh lord, we're up to a minute now. Spending time trying to get this dragon. So again, if you're doing air, you don't have to get the king. We were supposed to do a distract giant over there at 9 o'clock. Oh boy, okay, so we got that done. Now, here come the balloons. Also, oops, we did not do the Vanguard balloon. Watch how everybody takes damage from the Wiz Towers. That's a mistake. Get the heal down though. Okay, so they're doing their thing. Now we were supposed to immediately now switch to 2 o'clock and launch our new attack from up there. A little slow. Again, not a Vanguard. See how they're all taking shots? It needs to be about a second pause. Plus there was a bomb there, which really helped to have the Vanguard to take the bomb damage. So that was a big deal. The hogs didn't come in either. So now that Archer Tower, which the hogs would have helped take out, did not show up. And here come the hogs. I mean, hello. They're all by themselves. And look at that. The bomb was there. Although we would have triggered it either way. You just send that one. Right. So yeah. I mean, in hindsight, do I think if we would have executed that perfectly, would he have done better? Ooh, low battery. Maybe. But, you know, the keys I think to take away are practice. Remember, if it's an air attack, you don't need to get the king. The distract giants on your T-duct, your circle kill of the clan castle, is important. So he didn't do that. So you would have had more troops left over from the circle kill. And then when you go on your 2 attacks for your balloons, that Vanguard's like 1, pause, the rest of the balloons. You do that on both sides with a good rage spell. And that would have probably, a lot of your balloons would have survived from the 2 o'clock position because that bomb came up and really wiped that group pretty solid. And the other thing is, like, when we're dropping hogs in with that attack, you want to get them down quick. If you wait all the way to the end and you drop the hogs at the end, they're getting focused fire. You want to get the benefit of the fact that the balloons are flying around, they're taking fire from the Archer Towers, they're taking fire from the Wizard Towers, and the hogs can run around below the attack and wipe stuff out. So that was another opportunity lost. I don't know if we would have gotten 3-star on the base, but I think saving the guys in the circle kill and doing the balloons a little bit better, and then being able to drop those guys up at I at the top at 12 o'clock, you would have gotten the town hall and probably would have had 50%, so it probably would have been a 2-star. But anyway, that's the thoughts for the day. Until we meet next time, Clash on.